Hello students, today we are going to discuss the topic of bank and their features. We are going to discuss this topic in four conditions. What is the origin of word bank? Then we are going to discuss the definitions of bank. Then we are finally going to discuss the features of bank. Now, what is the origin of word bank? Bank has been devised from various words. One word which is taken from French means banque, or its meaning is chest or deposit. In the language German, it is from banque, meaning a heap or a mound of money. In the language of Italians, it means banco, meaning accumulation of money or stock. Now, what do we basically understand by word banks? Whenever we as an individual consider a bank, we consider an institution where we go and deposit our money and from where we get our interest. On the other hand, some of us consider it as an institution which gives us money and takes interest from us. And this is a very good understanding of bank. You accept deposits and issues loan. But this is not the full feature of a bank. A bank exists for different reasons. The definition of bank in its totality has been given by Banking Companies Act of India 1949. This definition means a bank is a financial institution which accepts money from the public for the purpose of lending or investment repayable on demand, or otherwise withdrawal by checks, drafts or orders or otherwise. Now, coming to the features of banks. Now, the first feature is banks mainly deals in money. The money is not any note which can be issued in the market. Money is any currency or a coin or even check which is supported by the government of that particular country. Now this government asks the Reserve Bank of that particular country to issue currencies through golds. Second thing is, it has to be the bank can be an individual, or it can be a firm, or it can be a company. Bank does not need to be an institution only. An individual can work as a bank also. The third point, which is the most important point, is banks accepts deposits. They call the public to give their savings in form of deposits to them, and these deposits are of different nature depending upon their terms. For example, these deposits can be current deposits, saving deposits and fixed deposits. The next function of the banks is to give loan. Now the bank, whenever they accept deposits, they have to pay interest on it, and this is a kind of expenditure, and they have to get this expenditure from the market. They have to return this interest. Also, they are maintaining a huge staff, or the salary of which has to be paid. How do they do it? To do this, they get the accumulated deposits and give it to the people who are in the market and are in need of money. They give this money to them, which is known as loans. These loans can be for expansion of business. These loans can be for consumable goods. These loans can be for mortgage of certain property. So they give out loans and charge interest. And generally, interest charged on loans are more than interest given on the deposits. The next feature of a bank is that these are the basic functions which we understand bank as performing the role of, but basically banks also perform certain advanced functions. For example, they perform the function of agency and for their customer. They collect checks on their behalf, they make payments on their behalf. For example, if I want to make a payment to my electricity department regularly, I give a particular instruction to my bank and they regularly pay out a particular amount to my electricity department. If I want to submit my EMI on a regular basis to the person from whom I have taken loan, I can give a similar instruction to the bank. So they work as an agency function for the customer. Other than the agency function that they are performing there for the customers only, they also perform certain utility services and for their customer as well as the general public. So utility services are available for both customers and general public. Therefore, we have seen that banks are performing a number of roles. and the last, they perform both service as they also exist for profit orientation. Thank you.